In Athens, Georgia, history came alive again, not through archives or exhibits, but through fiction. Acclaimed author and historian Stephen T. Jackson welcomed a crowd of readers, dignitaries, and fellow historians to the historic Taylor Grady House for a highly anticipated launch of his debut literary series, The Preston Chronicles. The evening began with Southern hospitality in full bloom, music, refreshments, and the buzz of anticipation as guests explored the first two books in the trilogy. Local historian Charlotte Marshall, who has spent years studying the lives and legacies of Athens families, believes Stephen's work is a gift to the preservation of Southern history.
I'm close to your book in that regard, and also the period that you have set the book in. It was created by a man who lived in this house when he was a student at the university, and his daddy was off in the Civil War, Henry Grady. He created the title, The New South, and that is the opening of your book.
Doc Eldridge, former Athens mayor and college friend of the author, believes the novels have captured the spirit of a time many of us only thought we knew.
Steve and I were in college together. We were members of the same rambunctious fraternity, and I'm just learning that his family and this book have a lot of roots in Oconee Hill Cemetery. So we're very proud of you, what you've accomplished and what you've done. I encourage all of you to read a book, buy a book, read it, and come back to Athens early and often. Thank you.
Events like these, describing the history and the culture of a city with the folks that have lived here for a very long time, is extremely important, because we can't forget our history, the good and bad. And it really is important to highlight it as a group, and right now more than ever.
Compelling and historically grounded, every page has the weight of fact, but the heart of fiction, in true Southern style.
It's taken a while to get here. And I'm very, very proud of all the people that have helped make it happen. Laura Preston, what a lady. That was my grandmother. And I was her favorite. And she loved to tell stories. I mean, she came along in a period of life. She was born in 1888. And really all they had were newspapers, a few of those. There was no radio, there was no telephone, no television. So they wrote to each other all the time, even though if it lived a couple miles down the road, and established great communication and great stories.
From the aftermath of World War I to the ideological clashes of the New Deal era, the Preston Chronicles explores love, loyalty, betrayal, and yes, murder, through the meticulously researched historical lens. With footnotes woven into the narrative, readers are invited not only into a fictional saga, but into real moments that shaped a region, a state, and a nation. As the sun set on a successful launch, one thing was clear: Stephen T. Jackson's voice is one to be heard, not just as a historian, but as a storyteller with something important to say. The journey of the Preston Chronicles has just begun.